Tonight we're gonna make some Cajun shrimp and sausage over cheesy grits. So you're gonna need 2 pounds of large fresh shrimp peeled and deveined. You're gonna need some sausage cut into rounds. We're gonna use 3 tablespoons of butter, tablespoon of oil, 3 cloves of garlic minced. We're gonna use some Old Bay seasoning, red cayenne pepper, paprika, black pepper, Tabasco, a can of diced tomatoes, a little bit of Worcestershire, and some Philadelphia cream cheese. Oh, and some fresh lemon juice and chicken stock. Check out the lemon gator that Otato sent us. This thing is really cool, and we're gonna use it tonight to make our shrimp and sausage with creamy grits. All right, so we got him in there. Oh, he's got big jaws. We're just gonna squeeze him down. Oh, look at that juice coming right out of there. Well, this juice is gonna be so good in this meal we're making. And there you have it. Look at that. We have enough juice. Like I said, that's from Otato, and I'll put the link below. First of all, do you see my apron? This came from one of my subscribers. Valley Girl Cooking with Paige sent this to me, and it looks like Bella, our cat, but on with the show. So Otato also sent us this Drac and Roll. It's a garlic peeler. He's really cute. He's just made like a rubber, and he's hollow on the inside. We're gonna use this for the first time tonight because we need some garlic. So I guess you just peel your garlic the way you usually do. I'll put my garbage can right here so I'm not just throwing this on the floor. I need a couple of these. Looks like you can do more one at a time, and I need 3 of them. So we're gonna put it in there. We're just gonna roll it around. Sorry, Mr. Dracula, I don't mean to crush you. Let's see what happens. This thing is pretty awesome. There you have it. Look at that. No peel, and the peel is in there. Otato, you got a really cool thing going. Drac and Roll, garlic peeler. He's cute as heck. Great for Halloween. Great for every day. It just adds some fun to the kitchen. I'll put the link down below. Now, I have my garlic peeled. Dracula. So he's gonna crush up our garlic. We have it peeled, we have our ends cut off. And you just push him in there. And you just twist his little head back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He's evil.
This is very violent.
Look at that. He did a pretty good job. That works good.
You can really smell the garlic for sure.
Sure can. So these are all dishwasher safe as well. And I will put the link for this Otato down below. So now we have our garlic. Everybody needs one of these for their kitchen because it's mighty fun and it's pretty attractive too. Not only for Halloween, but just gives you something fun for the kitchen, especially of kids. Kids would enjoy these kind of things. So the first thing we want to do is we want to cut up our sausages into little slivers. And then we'll get everything ready in the skillet here. So I kind of like to do them like that so that they're kind of a fancy, even though we're not fancy people, but I like to do them in a diagonal. All right, so we'll get these cut up and we'll be right back. All right, so there we go, just like that, it's all cut up. Now we're gonna start putting it in our pan. All right, so you're gonna turn your pan to medium high. gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of oil, cooking oil, we're gonna stir in our garlic, and I have half of my garlic here is for the grits and half is for this. So I'm just gonna put in half of this garlic right here into the pan, and I'm gonna save the other half for the grits. Base seasoning, we need a teaspoon of that.
These cats will ever. I wonder if they'll eventually figure out they have to look everywhere.
Teaspoon of black pepper. Half a tablespoon of Cajun. A teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So this is gonna be spicy. This is a New Orleans kind of dish. 1/4 of a teaspoon of the paprika.
I think it's supposed to be Nolans.
Narlins?
Nolans.
Because they're gnarly?
No, not really. But
Oh. We're gonna stir all that in there together. This needs all mixed in there. Alright, so we got that in there. And now you just cook it for about 15 seconds, which it's done. We're gonna add our Worcestershire sauce, which we need a tablespoon of that. Listen to that sizzle. All right, now we're cooking. And we're gonna add 1 cup of chicken broth here. We're gonna add 1 cup of chicken broth. We're gonna add our sausage. Gonna put that right down in all there. And then we're going to add our can of diced tomatoes in here as well. Use the juice and all in this. Gonna put that all in there. We're gonna mix it all up. Telling you what, that smells delicious. 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Gonna add a little bit of hot sauce. So just a little bit of dash, just like that. We're gonna stir this and we're gonna bring it to a boil. And we're gonna let that sausage get those flavors in it. And we'll be right back. Okay, now that this is at a little bit of a slight boil, we're gonna add the 2 ounces of cream cheese. We're gonna boil this and cook it for 8 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna reduce the heat slightly. All right, so it's been 8 to 10 minutes, and this is thickened up a little bit. It smells really good. We're just gonna continue to let this simmer while we cook our grits. With our grits, we're gonna use 3 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna add that to our pot over here. Do 2 tablespoons of butter, about a teaspoon of pepper. Then we're gonna put the remainder of our garlic that we crushed up in there. And we're gonna let that come to a boil. And then we'll add in our grits. Our chicken broth is boiling with our butter and garlic in it. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup of quick grits. Stir those up. Now that's not, if you've never cooked grits before, you're gonna see that it looks like there is definitely not enough grits versus the juice. There is, trust me. It's cooking. We're gonna reduce it and simmer it uncovered for 5 to 8 minutes or until they're thick. And we have our sausage sauce good over here, so we're gonna go ahead and add our shrimp to the mix. The sausage juice. Now these are already peeled and deveined and cooked, so basically we're just going to make sure these get nice and heated up in here. So we're going to stir them in. We're going to occasionally stir our grits here because we don't want them sticking as they're cooking down. Stir our shrimp in here. Put a lid on this and just let that shrimp cook now while our grits are cooking. And we're not done with our grits because we still have our cream cheese and shredded cheddar cheese to put in it. So we gotta wait for them to cook first. Our grits have cooked for 8 minutes. They're actually looking really good now, if you can see that. So you're gonna add in 1 cup of sharp shredded cheese. Good to the last drop. And we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese into this. All right, so we're gonna put the cream cheese in. We're gonna mix this and just kind of let all the cheeses melt. I don't know, I grew up in Pennsylvania. I didn't eat grits, never had grits. Came down here and honestly, I love them with the cheese in it. I haven't given just plain grits a chance, but I enjoy the cheesy grits. So once it's done, you're gonna plate it with, you can do the grits on the side, or you can do it over top of the grits, which I'm gonna have mine over grits. This is all done, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have mine together. So I'm gonna put my grits in my bowl. I'm gonna get another spoon here. Put my shrimp and my sausage right on top. And we're gonna try this baby out. Oh man, doesn't that look good? I got a piece of shrimp on here, a piece of sausage, and some tomatoes. We're gonna try this out. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Definitely take the tails off your shrimp before you put them in here. I didn't do that, and I mixed it all together. But yeah, that is very good. It's not very spicy, so he'll probably add more hot sauce to it, but that is creamy and delicious. I'm definitely gonna make this again. Thanks for watching.